Hello!
Hey guys! Welcome back to the Zilinski life. We recently traded in our very small hatchback.
And by recently, she means yesterday.
For a larger SUV now that we have a child.
Yeah.
Who's on the floor playing next to us here.
Yeah, it was a great car, but there was not enough room in the car for us and her and the car seat. Mm-hmm. Technically, there wasn't really even enough room for us and her. If her seat was beside me or behind me, I was all the way forward, knees jammed up into the dash. She was still touching the back seat, which the car seat manufacturer says is a no-no. And same deal behind Valerie, basically.
Yeah. So, not that we really want to make this video about why we upgraded our car, but we wanted to talk about, since we're on our journey to being debt-free, kind of our thought process around what our debt payoff plan is and what it looks like if we were to take this loan to term, because they did finance it over 84 months, even though it's a used vehicle, versus if we follow our debt payment plan, what it would look like. So, we bought the car. Once you factor in our trade-in and everything, because we had to pay out our old loan, the total selling price came to just over $25,000.
Yeah.
Okay?
And if you follow their plan, paying the bare minimum every month for the full 84 months,
then we would wind up paying $42,147.
interest will kill you every single time.
And they'll tell us on here the cost of financing is, so the total interest that would be charged through the loan is $17,110. Guys, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. And I mean, that's primarily how they trap you into continually having to finance, because you bought a $25,000 vehicle, you're going to pay $42,000 for it. By the time the vehicle breaks, you haven't been able to save anything because you've been paying $42,000.
So, why then, if we're trying to get out of debt, you're probably wondering, why would we go buy a new to us vehicle? So, our old Chevy Sonic was also a 2016, so the vehicle we just bought is also a 2016. Yes. So we didn't get it like a newer year or anything like that. We bought our car for $16,000. So this one was about $5,000 more than what we originally purchased our Sonic for. So we have obviously increased our debt load. We only had $7,600 left owing on the old vehicle. Again, the biggest thing for us is that we didn't really necessarily have a choice. I suppose you could argue we could have saved up cash to buy a better vehicle, but we had already been driving this one for the last 3 months with Freya's car seat touching the driver's seat, which again our car manufacturer says for safety it's not okay. Yeah. And we had been wanting to upgrade our vehicle for a long time. We were saving up some money, but obviously with Cody getting laid off from the COVID situation, all of that money has now gone to our living expenses.
And not only that, but like the amount of cash that we could have saved up, you can't get a decent car for that.
Yeah. So do we necessarily like increasing our debt load? No. However, with our accelerated debt repayment plan, it actually only adds on, what did I say, 7 months?
9
months. So we'll stay in debt for 9 extra months than we would have if we hadn't bought the vehicle. So that for us was kind of like we were willing to make that trade-off.
Yeah.
Obviously, we would hope to still shorten that time and not add on any more than we absolutely have to. But if we just continued with the way things were now, making our minimum debt snowball payment, it would extend our debt, the amount of time we'd be in debt for another 9 months. So I thought it would maybe be cool to kind of share this with you guys. I might jump onto the computer here just to show you what the plan looks like now. There's a website that I use. I think I had to pay for it. It wasn't very much just to get access to it, but hi.
Is mommy talking?
Freya's over there just smiling on the ground at us. But I'll maybe hop on the computer and kind of show you what that looks like if we're making all of our minimum payments plus the debt snowball payment, any extra anticipated payments, and how that affects our overall debt payout. Okay, so we are back at the computer now. What I am going to do is, or rather, I should say what I have done is we paid off our credit card. We do have a balance on there again right now because we used it to make a few purchases. So you'll see that in our next budget with this video. We'll pay that off. So I'm going to leave it at 0 because we're going to take it back down to a 0 balance. And our car loan I've put down to 0 because, again, that got paid off when we purchased this new one. Our debt management program, we've got $16,000 left owing, and then our new car balance is here. Okay, so what we've done is our minimum monthly payments, so that's just these two right here, is $1,203.75 a month, and then plus a debt snowball of $300 a month. So the goal would be to put an extra $300 a month towards debt. And then you'll see that we have March of next year and March of the year after that with one-time payments of $7,500 and $5,000. That is because our tax returns are typically between $8,000 and $12,000 that we get back. Sometimes it's more. For whatever reason, Cody always winds up paying more in taxes, even though we don't ask them to take any extra off. It's just whatever their bare minimum is. So on the other side here, we can see what our plan is. So if you've been watching our videos for a while, you know that the car loan was the next one that we were tackling. Now it's going to be this OPD, the debt management program that we're in, because this balance is now lower than the car. So if we make our minimum payments plus the snowball payment, this would be paid off in 10 months. And then we would have, right? Is that how that works? Yeah. Sorry, 11 months. It would be 11 months. So March of next year, we would be done our debt repayment program. And then our new car would be paid off April after that, so 2 years. So before this, it was anticipating, it was like the middle of next year. And so this is now going until April the year after that. So like I said, it's been extended by another 9 months or so. Obviously, if we wanted to get more aggressive and do like a debt snowball payment of $500, that changes us now to, March, 1 year and 11 months. Or if we wanted to take it up to $1,000 extra a month, which is not really realistic right now, that would take us to October of next year. So, and if we wind up selling things or, we get money from something, I don't know what, but if we got money for something, we can obviously make what they call snowflake payments, just one-time extra payments. And then hopefully, we'll be out of debt sooner than this. Ideally, if we could be out of debt by the end of next year, that would be, I think, what we'd want.
Yeah.
So, and that's only, 4 months shorter than what they're saying here. So that's kind of what this looks like. I will link this website down below. Again, I'm pretty sure I had to pay for it. It wasn't very much, but I can't remember the amount right now. But this has been super helpful. I really have liked using this website in tandem with YNAB. So I'll link this down below as well. But we just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. I just think it's so key to understand the importance of interest.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be fair, we were financed at a very high interest rate because we are in a debt management program right now.
Yeah.
We are not to take on any more debt unless it's a necessity, like
a vehicle,
like the vehicle,
a primary vehicle. Yeah. Because we were trading in the old one and we still only have one vehicle, they let us. If we were trying to get a second vehicle, our trustee very likely would have kiboshed the whole thing. Yeah,
because this was a conversation that we had with our trustee. And after looking at the budget and the cost and everything, they were like, yeah, you can go ahead with it. So if you are in some kind of debt consolidation or debt management program, obviously you would have to talk to your trustee before looking at financing something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, we really wanted to share it with you guys because we are not paying $42,000 for a $25,000 vehicle. There's just no way.
No, it's just ridiculous. I mean, aside from the outright stupidity of it, it's just, that's $17,000 basically that could buy a ton of stuff. Yeah. A bunch of nice dinners, some good groceries, training at the gym, a vacation, all kinds of stuff that just gets whittled away on a full-term car payment.
Yeah. So that's it for this video. Again, we just wanted to share that with you guys. And we will chat with you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.